Welcome back to another episode, everybody. This time I hike down a mountain, walk up a creek, see if I can find gold in a new area and run into some locals. Let's go. Righto, today we are hiking down a mountain to get to a spot we've never been before, something different. I love days like this. Sometimes they fail, and if this fails, oh geez, hate to be us in a few hours because we're gonna have to walk right up this hill again. But what do they say? Fortune favours the brave. So instead of going somewhere we know's got gold, we're gonna risk it. Walking down the hill's pretty good. Look, we've got quartz everywhere on the way down the hill. And I can see just how far down we got to go to the creek, and it is very far down. Almost a crystal face in this one here. Look at that. We've already found gold-bearing quartz. Look at that. All gold all through it. Imagine that wasn't. See, that was orange? You flipped over, it looked like it on the camera, hey? Fast forward, probably about half an hour. We're nearly at the bottom of the hill, and we can hear the river flowing. So that's always, when you first hear that river, you know you're getting close. Oh, and the last bit looks like a cliff. So that's great. Yeah, we can hear the river. You probably can't see this. So that's level. It's going to look different when I hold it up like that. But if that's level, Leon's running down. Holy, that's steep. Look at the end of it. But I think it's only the end bit. So there's 3 bad bits on this track down. I know what you ran now. No choice but to run. Oh, this is going to be our first glimpse of it. So no, first glance we don't see any bedrock, but that don't mean anything because now I can see some bedrock. No, I can't. Beautiful. Oh yeah, look down there, there's all bedrock. Where we've come down's a big hole. Doesn't mean it's good or bad or anything, it's just a big hole. So we're going to head up river about 1 kilometer, I think. When I said there was no bedrock, there's bedrock right here. So we've crossed the river and we've got a bit of height here. We can see there's actually a track on the other side of the river. So straight stake, I'm going to smash that, get my wetty, and we're going to head off. So we've decided to suit up and we're going to do the rest in our wetsuits. But it looks like we're coming into the bit where the water's flowing. Where we're here now is a deep hole, no good. We'll cross the river here, continue upstream and hopefully come across some bedrock. Hopefully some workable cracks and hopefully, more important than all that, gold. Walking up now, we can't really see the river. We might be right next to some prime bedrock. We're walking over heaps of bedrock up on this side of this hill. We're kind of stuck on a cattle track now though, so kind of got to see where it goes. Bit back there looks okay. Lots of fractured bedrock. But we might push on a little bit first, I think. So you see a quartz vein here. Leon's going to have a look around here, but this is starting to look a bit more like what we want to look in. There's another quartz vein along that rock there. Like, I like to find areas that are kind of contained by bedrock, if you make sense. Like, you don't want bedrock running off into nothing because you don't know how deep it's going to be. If there's bedrock around everywhere, like over there, it's usually pretty good. It's going to go up a little bit further, not much. See, this is what I want to look for. See, there's a tight pack cracked on bedrock. If I can just find a spot with a couple of them in a row, I'll hop in, I reckon. I generally like spots like this where it slows down a bit after or before rapids, and despite what people say, straights are all right. Righto, I'm going to have a crack now. Put my goggles on, put this iPhone away, pull out the GoPro. I mean, like, there's still probably a little bit too much overburden for what I usually like. But, hey Leon, what do you see? Good or bad? Bad. Thanks. I don't know, like, look. Pardon? One piece, big or little or what? Little? He's got a bit of gold. He said shit, and now he's like, good, I've got a bit of gold. Oh, well, that's a good sign. I haven't even walked 10 metres away from him. He's found a piece of gold. That's awesome. I think he's better than this than me now. Okay, I'm going to put the goggles on. Let's go. So that didn't take me long to find a piece of gold either. There's a drop off here, and I followed it along, and there's a little bit of gold there. I don't know if I've sold on this place yet, but there is gold. Let's hope it gets a bit chunkier. Leon went further up. I might have to chase him because I'd hate for him to get onto it and me not be there. He's pretty cluey. Righto. So I found 2 bits of gold there, but I'm not feeling it. Like, it feels like the gold's just come down river. I'm not sure if we'll find anywhere good today, but there's gold here. If I find a section of bedrock that's like just heaps of bedrock, little slithers, I'll hop in. But that section there just didn't have enough bedrock, like. So we'll go up here through the cattle track again. Oh, far out. She's a bit rough. Wonder how far up Leon's gone. I can't see him. I should try and find the cattle track. Neither side looks good for the cattle track. Nothing but cattle's walked up this track forever, I reckon. Really starting to get deep in some of these creeks now. Tell you what, the way the world's going, we're probably going to lose the right to do this one day. Or cop fines for doing it. We're out there living life, you know. We're having a real good time. And if it ever gets shut down on me, I mean, I'll still do it, but I won't be able to make a YouTube channel. It's a bit of a rough cattle track. Oh, I just hit my head. Ow. And then we were lucky enough to come across this bad boy. A beautiful Australian coastal carpet python. A non-venomous Australian steak. Sunbaking and looking for food. This fella probably has never seen a human before in his entire life. Starting to really like what this looks like now. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Like real stain. This looks like gold country now. This really looks good. This reminds me of other places I've found gold a lot now. Realistically, what we want is like a 2-foot deep pool with just bedrock all over the bottom of it. You might be asking a lot for that though, but it happens. This bedrock's looking really good. I'm liking the look of this now. This has changed in the last few hundred metres. I really want to try somewhere now it's all changed. This looks like nugget country to me. Imagine. This looks good, eh? This really does look good, man. So I was really excited about this area because up there looks like some spots I used to work. So I didn't take the camera out, but I persevered and I can see a bit of gold. So if that is like the spots I used to work, this will be a nugget area. It looks a little bit chunkier. I don't think it's like a gold nugget or anything, but it might be a picker. I'll get the GoPro, we'll go have a look at it. And also a second piece. But 4 small pieces of gold over the course of 4 hours is not enough to keep you somewhere. So we headed home, back down the creek. Righto, so we've called it a day. We've got to do the big hill now. Not too much gold. Leon got like 0.2. I got well less than that. A couple of bits of gold. But that's what you got to do. You got to check places like this out because more often than not, they are bad, but every now and then you get a good one. So you got to get about 6 updates walking up this hill about how hard it is. So incoming 6 updates about how hard the hill is. Well, this sucks already and you can still see the river. The next, the first bit's not too bad, and then there's this real steep hill. It's going to be a wild walk out, I think. Righto, the next, about 100 metres, is the worst bit of the whole hill. That sucks. This is the bit we had to run on the way down because it was so steep. You can't see. Hold it flat. And just hold it straight in front of me. I don't know, does that give... It's big, okay? Just... So we've done the hardest bit now. And it's rest time. Second rest. I reckon we've done 1/8 of the track. But that is the worst bit just then, and we've just done it. So there's 2 more bad bits. Told you I'd be whinging. Took us about 40 minutes to get down the hill, maybe 30. And we're into 1 hour 40 on the way back up. We still got 400 metres left. Oh. Nearly there. We've done most of it, but geez. Might be going back down there. Good to see, beautiful creek. Some real little snake here. So we just checked what time we left the creek. We're 1 hour 40 into this walk. We still got, it's going to be a 2-hour walk. Oh man, that is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Magnificent car. Oh man. So that was probably 1 hour 50 that hill, I reckon. And what do I have to show for my efforts? Pretty much nothing. Unfortunately, that's the reality of gold prospecting. Sometimes you have massive days, other days are like this. A creek I probably won't return to, but cool to have found gold somewhere new. 4 little speckles. And how much does it weigh, do you ask? Well, there you go. It weighs nothing, 0.00. Well, that was a hard one to make. But please subscribe and stick around because next episode, I promise you, I had a decent day. And I know because I've already shot it.